address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue, better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Seahawks come out and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
Shaheed with the catch. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The Seahawks.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Right side, home in by Cup. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Darnold to the air once more. He'll get this complete to Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
To throw again is Darnold. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you. So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's two goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field.
And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Coolin.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Once again, it's Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, force out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw is Darnold. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Seahawks.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Packers offense ready for their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Seahawks offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Darnold to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. This doesn't have to happen.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
They'll go play action with Darnold. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
24 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. As we are ready to, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Sam Darnold, touchdown Seattle. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0.
14. Packers nothing.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to have a Packers first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the
Really nice job by the
line.
interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. The ball comes out, and the Packers have recovered the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. That's Dobbs, open left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Packers.
First down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Yards on the play.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go for it. Love. He will have the conversion and more. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
Love's pass complete to Josh Jacobs. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A second down throw for Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Are you kidding me? How does this even happen? Never mind.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's taken in, and the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Brendan McManus.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
The Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is first and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
They'll run with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Bring it home, boys. They got this.
This could be the turning point. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do.
Here's a second and 9. To throw is Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
That is caught by the tight end, Ruth Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Packers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner.
Darnold's pass complete to A.J. Barner. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll step up and run. He's going to be a little short of the 1st down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He takes off.
It's a gain of 8.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Darnold to throw on 1st down.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This one caught at the 4. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To throw again is Darnold. And he'll take it on in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Seahawks. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks are out to a 21-10 lead.
Packers 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Williams. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. The shotgun. It's Love. All alone is golden. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 39-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's Love. going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Darnold. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. He's got enough. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Darnold. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. In motion is Barner. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 yards.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Now this looks like a design run, and this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Still 3rd down.
Darnold now to throw, and that is incomplete.
Down this close, 3rd and goal, I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on 4th down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This about as short as you can get. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one reeled in by Golden. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Love to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Ernest Jones gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd and 10. In motion, it's Golden. The 2nd down throw for Love. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17.
They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Packers.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he shows off those strong legs, running through 1 tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Love. Pass caught. It's Golden. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Packers first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and
I wouldn't be
6.
surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one online, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. With the middle, that one caught by Watson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
That's good.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
A 7-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 22
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down.
It's like a
First and 10
textbook,
at the 19-yard
methodical,
line.
efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Lawrence on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Love. That is to Wiley, open on the left. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
Ball on the 27, here's 2nd and 8. Darnold. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It's complete. He's got caught. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
A gain of 15. And the Seahawks first down.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Darnold to the air once more. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
A gain of 15. And the Seahawks first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold again. He'll get this complete to Walker. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. To throw again is Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's another Seahawks.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Now Walker. You'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Down at the 23-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Lambeau Field.